curvaceous, flawless features, exquisite from every angle. Not me.
Thank you, and family, I want to welcome. Let's start the show by playing for our music first whilst we get yourself ready. This is from Emerson Boca in latest release, Coconut A.
Another generation don't come me sleep on the way. Welcome to the way. You will still not no say na boom bamboo you lay. You lay. Even though man them I chirp and all. When I say all I mean all this is in them where they happen na the country. We share it and all. For the man they not begin them babati. They don't begin them babati. Una no left hand babati back there. Una let go be your body. For the man they not begin them babati. They don't begin them babati. Now so they go left and then sabi time done them fail me your body. All man don't stand that tease attention. All man want make impression. But see me go say, watch me back, look how I Becky. Tomorrow on we don't know. Today on the team mother. Everybody waiting for the miracle. Hot color rest and fire. Baby, I'm no more putting up money. But we don't know how government they run. When I've been there, when I know it's my explanation don't become boring. If you make a one for sleep, will it be a no more putting up money? Frustration, they clip the mountains. On my back, tormenting. From one stress to the next thing.
So we get a quick interruption.
So we not get for tired for complain, although them don't begin say we like it. I joke down the joke, say we the crumble because we well full, it not funny. And I not get play to a hungry man. A hungry man is an angry man. Now the same boy, I talk say in 6 months, he fix the economy. Let's see no more. Now the same man come back and give it back up. When I be say when I get all the solution, but we don't understand any longer. When I be say when I get this, it's easy. When I mentally advance. When all the book man them way, when I be the talk say ready for the dance, and everybody talk.
Thank you very much. And first of all, let me make a disclaimer that this music is played for purposefully educational and entertainment value. We do not own the copyright to this music. Family, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever on a day. And welcome to the program Inside Saloon today. Now the Dell and Now Media Empire with the broadcast live on Facebook. And today na Saturday, the 29th of August 2020. Me now na host and presenter Mohamed Kamara, commonly known as Supermed. Family, and please, at the original all in the chat room now follow and share. Because we get another interesting program for us today. We want plenty people and go witness this program. Most say Leoneans back home and at the diaspora. And once you want say they will program they are saying keep broadcast them now live na Star TV na Freetown. So please wanna share. Wanna invite as many people as possible, many watch this program live. Because today again, we get a very interesting program. As the program can always go inside Salon today, now a current program where they look at the things that they happen in Salon currently, be it political, social, economic, or whatever issues them. This particular program, they talk about them, analyze them, we count different guests them as I don't know we now. All sorts of guests and then at this particular platform for can talk about NTSU as objectively as possible. So again, ladies and gentlemen, now please share. Because inside the program today, we get somebody who can describe as a social media political analyst. When I'm Mr. Moses Penkanu. This man, he get vast experience by the topic that we're going to analyze today. And inside the program today, then topic that they go include the notorious audio by the grassroots chairman of the SAPP, Mr. Austin Johnny, and also the president in recent trouble to the economic and coronavirus disaster zone, if we can call it so, when a Lebanon. Then also they look at plenty other issues, including also the direction of democracy in our country, and also the democratic institutions in our country, and lots more issues we'll get for cover by this program. I think so we get the try for login, where they get some difficulties because they log in all the way from Gambia, West Africa. So they get plenty issues them. So we hope say go get the line clear. I know say the internet back now they will say they can give small problem. But we hope say we will join we as soon as possible. So meanwhile, I want to remind you now, please wanna share so that we'll get plenty people we go watch this particular interview. Like what I tell you, so we get beaucoup interesting topic them for can cover within this 1 hour. When I know so which program to go on, always this time from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. British time, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Salon time, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. So this is not a regular program, not the Then and Now media platform where they always broadcast live on Facebook. We also get to platform na YouTube. So please, una go there, una like a platform, una subscribe, because this particular platform here, it belongs to we all. This is now for all Sierra Leoneans, regardless of which political party you belong to. If you're not APC, SLPP, NGC, C4C, whatever political party you belong to, this platform belongs to you, because this platform na salon platform. So they welcome on all, they welcome on our views, on our contributions, they all welcome na this platform. Again, with the try for checking, which we guests, when they get some trouble. Sorry, I thank the time for calling me so safe. Yes, hello? Yes, we did live now, my brother. Yes. Wow. Is it just the internet problem? Okay, well, maybe sometime we will conduct past we, because you go, louder they try mobile see, maybe the last resort will be for. Okay, and see, please. Okay, then we'll wait for you then. Thank you very much. Yes, now the guests I talk to say so live one, and they try for connect all the way from Gambia, West Africa, and the line gets some problems them. So they try again for we connect, because really, this person, that's why I tell now, so this social media political analyst, it gets vast experience them, you know about the issues in detail. So now I make we invite her at this platform here for like a help for go more person of the issues them what they talk about today. Because one of the key issues them now that notorious audio where the grassroots chairman for the SLPP, Mr. Austin Johnny release, where that audio they threatening, he and group threatening for key people that maybe don't work for the previous administration and then family they all. And knowing that salon, we honor family day, this is going to be nearly half of the people themselves. So for somebody, when at the grassroots chairman for the SLPP, go on social media, make sure it's kind threat, it be really worry people. And we take and say at this platform, we there for talk about issues them, where they affect all Sierra Leoneans. We talk and say, well, this now it be fitting issue over for discourse, because follow your short kind threats and short kind talk by this from this grassroots chairman of the SLPP, it be very worrying and troubling and not good for the country at all. We also don't see the subsequent response from key stakeholders them, from the Secretary General of the main opposition party, the APC party, Mr. Alhaji Usman Fode Yassane, we don't report to the Inspector General of Police because this man threatened them and family and property. Then also, we don't hear a subsequent response from the Secretary General of the main ruling party, the SLPP party, where Mr. Napoleon Kouma, where say that they distance themselves away from this gentleman in statement. But again, many people they say Is that enough? Because we don't see them here, they come out from the ruling party. And the last time we'll see some kind of fearful threat like this, it come out from no other lesser person than a minister. The resident minister not. When I'm Mr. Abu, we make short kind threats. When I be fearful threats, we see them be suspended for a short while, but later on they reinstate them back to in job. Meanwhile, when they see other people, they complain, say, the people that are the opposition, that they make inciting odious them, or they talk about in a way they incite against the government. And we don't see people that the opposition, where one honorable even be questioned, waiting the president be talk, where we make that speech say the main opposition and a terrorist them. That man they invite on a CID for they go respond. And we know say the secretary and the publicity secretary of the main opposition SLPP party, the term way, of the main opposition APC party, the term way then we pull the APC parliamentarians from parliament, and we make a statement say the constituents them from then constituencies and they get right for protest. We see a send 2 truckload policemen for go arrest her. Now we don't can see a statement made, an audio made by Mr. Austin Johnny, where threatening for kill thousands, if not millions, of Sierra Leoneans. But all what we see from the ruling party is that then they distance themselves from this gentleman. And don't forget, this man will talk on behalf of the party because he say the chairman for the grassroots of the SLPP party. So this is a question here, because if we want to install discipline, if we want to follow law and order in that country there, if we make sure say the law is the law and it apply equally to all men. But what many people the question is, where the opposition they say something, where the government's not look happy with, we see that they invite them to CID, sometimes detain them, and even take them all the way down to Panemba Road. But when the ruling party, the SLPP party members them, and even stakeholders of the party, they make worrying and big threats against Sierra Leoneans them, we don't see any action by the police or the authority in general, whether they take action against them. So this is very, very important here. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, ladies and gentlemen, follow look into the here. And this brings up to the topic back what they try to analyze today, where now the direction of democracy in our country, any democratic institution in our country. Because we know say we're supposed to get the separation of powers now with democracy. Wherein the judiciary for being independent, the legislature for being independent to the executive. So when anything that they happen, would they expect, say, key stakeholders in society for raise their voice, for highlight them here, and for make the Sierra Leoneans and the authorities and let the government know that. Say the law therefore be applied to every Sierra Leonean fairly. It doesn't matter if it supports the ruling party or the government own party or the opposition. If you do something where you don't go against the law for take your own cause. So the question is here is, even the government and the ruling party don't acknowledge, say, Mr. Austin Johnny, what he don't talk, he don't go against the law. He don't threaten the peace and security of Sierra Leoneans them. And the government in primary purpose and responsibility now for look after the peace and security of Sierra Leoneans them. So if this don't happen, we patriotic and progressive Sierra Leoneans, they think I'm saying the law for take a full course. So why would they get this? This is not part of the topic today we'll go for look at in detail, because it's very, very important. I repeat, it's very important for let the law that will apply them equally between everybody. It doesn't matter which party they support, who say you come out, who say you belong. If you commit or if you go against the law for taking full course. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, we are already in the chat room. I want to welcome you again once more. I want to tell you thank you. What are the patients as we wait for we guests? We continue for talk about the issues there as we wait for we guests. And we urge you now for continue for share. Because what you do, this particular platform will make sure say always will get critical program like the wire. We get plenty Sierra Leoneans them where they actually can listen to we directly. And they read the dialogue where they go on. Because we believe, say, with dialogue on this platform, it's very, very objective. We're very, very fair. We make sure, say, we present the case as objectively as possible. And we critically analyze the issues them where they at play. So please, please, una continue for share. And again, I will come later on and look past some of una. We continue for telling a thank you anyway, because when I don't patient we as we patient for wait for we guess what we're supposed to forget today. We now the social media political analyst, Mr. Moses Benkanu, we they try for join we all the way from Banjul, the Gambia. And still they inform we say they try for join we. Hopefully the line will clear. They take I think saying when we say the internet connection sometimes can play out. And moreover, the inside and people them really it's really unfortunate because the internet system they can bug them bad one. And this now also a problem of your own country. But I also want to remind you to say this program here so then they broadcast them live and start TV in a Freetown, Sierra Leone. So plenty Sierra Leoneans they say they get opportunity for watch and for listen to what we get for talk about now this particular platform, now the then and now media empire where they broadcast live on Facebook. Then the other topic again, what we supposed for talk about, we all know now say the president don't travel go na Lebanon. We see a press release where say this is a private visit. But in the same press release, it always say this particular visit will help for strengthening the relationship between the two countries then. But some of you, like okay, always say, on this platform, we're very critical how they analyze issues then, how they look at issues then. First of all, we think I'm saying this describe mutual beneficial relationship between Lebanon and Sierra Leone. How mutual is it? That is the question what they ask na this platform. Because we know say the Lebanese nationals say where they Sierra Leone, with the Sierra Leone people and they treat them nicely, we're very friendly. And they get on very well with them. But now what we can know lately is that we get some unfortunate sisters and our brothers then, where they work in Lebanon, where they work for people in Lebanon, and best in Lebanon. And we don't get plenty live reports there from Lebanon. Where the people they tell we how they mistreat them. But even international media, they don't go there for reports on that. So we are very, very saddened and really disappointed because we think say there has to be a mutual relationship between we and them people they are so. Because the relationship don't go back into decades. That we are treating Lebanese national very well, very friendly. And they live nice and comfortable in our country. So why when we own people and go to Lebanon for go work there, then they treat them so bad? So that make, first of all, we watch the press release where say the beneficial or the good relationship we'll get between them people there, this private visit go continue for strengthening them. Although the press release not even go into detail for explain to me the purpose of this private visit. Because we know say at the moment as we talk, even Lebanon, the economy, it is in tatters. They actually right now they look for a bailout from the IMF and the World Bank. And obviously coronavirus very rife in that country there as well. There's so many issues they go on with that country there at the moment. But again, we dey talk now so for the benefit of young country, Sierra Leone. Because we know say when the president travel, the cost of that travel is being borne by the taxpayer. We the people in Asalo, they pay with taxes them. Now they bear the brunt of the cost of that travel day. So if you want to see how president they go some side, make the travel be something where beneficial to Sierra Leone. If not official travel, if not private travel, not visit or something else, it could be better. Serve the government and the authorities in power for men to come and clarify and proper details to Sierra Leoneans waiting the travel day for. But like we I say, that particular press release and not be really clarify much for the issues in it. And again, I the urge you alone continue for share, please, because this particular program here so it's very, very interesting. And we go at some point, if we're able to get with guests because they get some technical difficulties for able to connect, we go take call. People that keep calling and make them comments and share their views. The call tell them this particular platform, we're very, very objective. This platform now for all Sierra Leoneans. And the number for call now +44 79 513 77 568. The number again now +44 79 513 77 568. So, ladies and gentlemen, now them each hour don't begin church so. Now then at the brunt of the thing over they can't discuss today when we guess able January. But if we guess not able January yet, meanwhile, I will continue with this monologue. But I will also invite people who feel so strongly about them, views them, or then comments them, for men and come on the platform, men and call that number, and men and share them views and comments them with wider viewers them. And like what I told them also, this particular program, it go live na free tongue as well, na Star TV. So please, now feel free, because we understand, say, yeah, people they talk on behalf of nobody, they talk on behalf of their own opinion. What's in anything? Now make you always differentiate. Say opinion, facts, and the truth are different. We can always differentiate that on this platform. We are very, very objective. We talk at issues them as best to our own ability and how we see them. And we ask questions them. We're very, very critical. Like how they ask questions, so say, why the presidents they go to Lebanon at this critical time? When we know say we country a battle, the COVID-19. I think say we are just a second. I think we can't get with guests now because hopefully you're able to join with this time. Let me just see if I go able to admit them. I don't try for admit them. Let me just see, but yes, hello. I try for admit you, sir. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. There you are, Mr. Kanu. Hello, Mr. Kanu. There you are. Now, for I think you volume the on mute. Now, for put your volume on. Ladies and gentlemen, please, na patient me. We get some kind of live. We try now for now connect. I think said the volume now they give issues, but hopefully we will clear them very, very soon. And like what I tell them also, this man now a very, very prominent social media political activist will get very, very strong view them in relation to the topic we'll get today. So please, we will continue for share. We will continue for share so that plenty people will get the opportunity for Kanye directly from what this man for talk. Mr. Kanu, I think you line they go bad again and you still struggle for get the audio. Yes, hello? Yes, hello?
Yeah, I'm not getting the sound.
Yes, that audio, you did on mute. You did on mute. Now for unmute yourself. Look by the screen where it connects. You did on mute, yes. Go down at the Zoom screen. I think you go see them there. Just press down, you go see them there. Or allow the connection through your phone or whichever device you use. You go able to connect you directly. You go get the audio. You dey see them? Sorry for the language family. I think we guess you dey live. When they talk, say they live because I dey live now on the platform. I dey live now. We dey live now. They broadcast. So please, family, una just patient. We small as we try for make sure say we guess go able connect. Yes, hello. You get me now? Hello? Hello, Mr. Kanu. Hello, still, we need to get you the volume still. And the part try for check your line. Family, please, my patience we. I think when you log in by your phone, it asks you if you dial over your internet. Then you for select them, then yeah, hello? Sorry, family, on our patience, we please. This is a very interesting topic we're going for cover today. It go really good for us. We get this. We guess they go come on board. But you didn't hear me, you know, so you didn't hear what they talk, eh? You didn't hear what they talk. Wow, I think say. And the internet is still ambogui. Yes, Mr. Kanu. Hello? Hello? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, do please, we not continue for patience as we struggle for we get on board. Hello, Mr. Kanu. Yes, sir. Yes, I see you all thing at the screen. Yeah, they see you. I see you on the screen. The volume, not they come on. I don't know whether if you point by you click by your Zoom page, the page underneath. You click underneath, you'll see you say volume there or something. You need to put them on mute. You don't see them? Because they live while they talk to you so now, and we get plenty guests them already in the station. You still able to see them? Call by video, yes.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't get you now.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't get you now.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my God. Oh,
okay,
sorry for this.
You're live though, Mr. Kanu. You're live now. We'll get plenty people them when they watch you live. And first, again, we want to welcome you back na the platform. Mr. Kanu.
President.
Yes.
Hello, Prince. Yeah, Prince. Are they with bed now?
No.
Are they with bed now?
They're live now.
Yeah, are they on? Yeah, Yeah, we're live now.
So the audience problem solved. Okay.
Yeah, it's all okay. We'll get on to you. Yes.
Mr. Kanu,
Yes, sir.
please, I will say to you, sir, first of all, one welcome you back to the platform, one tell you thank you, and one continue for apologize to the audience them for the technical difficulties them where we don't get.
Yes.
And we hope say and go patient with. So please, with the audience and continue for share. Mr. Kanu.
Okay.
Welcome
Yes,
to the program Inside Salon today, where the broadcast na the Then and Now Media Empire live na Facebook. First of all, Mr. Kanu, are you there? You get me? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you get me? You get me, Mr. Kanu?
Get you. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm getting you clear.
We don't begin
yes,
now
sir,
anyway. I don't do a little bit of introduction to the topic where we get for can discuss about.
Yeah.
So I'll go straight to the point, guys,
exactly.
because we don't lost plenty time. I want to let you give me your comments because we all don't listen to that Austin Johnny when I the grassroots chairman for the SLPP in audio where it threatened,
yes.
yes. For
yes.
kill plenty Sierra Leone. And what you take for that particular audio day?
Looking at Austin Johnny, a message, audio message, where he sent across the wall, is a disappointment. Not only to the SLPP as a party or the SLPP government as a, but to every way they seek for peace for that country. You know, Sierra Leone has gone through a lot of turbulence. And we expected this at the time, at the right time, where at least to enjoy the suffering where we don't go through for attain the democracy where actually we people and they fight for. And to the extent so they sacrifice their life for make sure say at least we get that democracy. Unfortunately, the likes of Austin Johnny for come on board, you know, for your short comments, you know, it's a disappointment. It's a big slap to the Australian community. And likewise also to the international community, we don't waste a lot of resources for make sure say Sierra Leone able to attain and sustain the peace where at least go able to usher development in our country. It's unfortunate, rather unfortunate.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Moses Kanu. And again, we want you thank you plenty for all the struggles you managed for joining me live. And at this program Inside Salon today, where they broadcast live na Facebook and also they broadcast live na Star TV na Freetown.
Okay.
Mr. Kanu, you know, we don't see the response of the SLPP party towards that particular audio Mr. Austin Johnny make. But again, many people them say, where other people they want to SLPP supporter they make a statement, then they end up inviting a CID, some of them detain them na Panemba Road. So why now when he come to Mr. Austin Johnny, then just they distance themselves, then they take no action. Because basically that statement, na crime, because that inciting statement, a threatening statement, where according to the law, then our country, that particular kind of statement, is like crime. So people they expect say the law for take in course as well with Mr. Austin Johnny, like any other person. So what now you take in relation to that?
Austin Johnny, the statement where usher on audio, via video audio link, now a crime where not only based on Sierra Leone, I mean on our own country, you know, legal system, but now a crime way before say it even expose we country to, I mean, a very negative sort of how do you call it, level of reputation, as in, because short people definitely then just calculate them as a sort of a terrorist, a political terrorist, because somebody when they threaten the lives of individuals, community, I mean stakeholders within that society, definitely is a terrorist. And above all, so I mean the press release where SLPP come up with, so me I just look at them as you know, a sort of a crocodile tears. Crocodile tears in the sense that a lot of things that don't happen in Sierra Leone. People that don't die from the one where President Bio was inaugurated. Killing started. I mean, from the southeast, especially to opposition supporters.
Thank you, Mr. Kanu. Look like we don't get problem with the line again with Mr. Kanu. Hello, Mr. Kanu, are you there? Wow, I think we don't get problem again. You know, say the internet, they kind of forcing a bit now, Mr. Kanu inside here. As he be the flow, they try to explain to me now some key issues there, but unfortunately, this internet not favorable from Gambia today to me at all. So we hope say we will clear back a little bit. But meanwhile, now topic where I don't go into small, I see some comments and where some people they put. Okay, I think we don't lost Mr. Kanu now. We don't really lost Mr. Kanu now. And I will continue a little bit for cover for Mr. Kanu whilst we continue with the program inside Salon today, where they broadcast live na the Daily Now Media platform, where they go live again for Muna. Now start TV and feature Sierra Leone. Family, other team back over the time for talk about now the direction of democracy in our country. The direction of democracy in our country. Now, other big issue where we they talk about. I'm seeing somebody saying your speaker. Hello, fam, now they get me, eh? Speak is on. Hello, please, now give me thumbs up, family from the give me. Hello, family, now they give me, eh? From the give me thumbs up, please. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much, Mr. Koma. I mean, as I've been developed earlier on this now, the direction of democracy in our country, like where we get the flow, so we say this democracy in our country, people don't sacrifice their life for them. When I remember the days back where the late president Ahmed Tijan during the protest, so they kill people. You know, wound people and do all kinds of people don't suffer. Follow get this democracy in our country. And we do everything possible. Follow we maintain them. Follow we uphold them. Now we call this democracy. Now we make sure that the institutions in our country, they are independent. Then it's enough for the people, it's enough for the country. Not for any individual party or individual president, but for the country in general. So it's very important for me we continue for uphold democracy in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, and for those reasons in the day, now in like way something like this happen, waiting the minister Abu say, wait threatening for kill people. And now waiting Mr. Austin Johnny say, wait and threatening for kill thousands of people. The law for taking course. There should be set example for the sites. So people will know say, well, it doesn't matter if you're not chairman for SFPP safe. If you go against the law will take in full course. It doesn't matter if you're not chairman for APC. If you go against the law will take in full course. So this is not the best way this will uphold democracy in our country. This is not the best way this will defend democracy in our country. It's rather unfortunate. But they still say this thing they happen. The administration they fail in their own responsibility. For all people to account, people that want to threaten the peace and security of all Sierra Leoneans. That is not correct at all. And we need for talk about this issue. We need to make sure say we bring and come to the attention of all progressive and patriotic Sierra Leoneans. And like I say, with this platform, we're very objective, we're very clear in how they bring up issues in. So we're not all. For that, I go see them, they will not say be the judge. If government do something correct, we are upright, we will talk and say government they do something correct. But if government they do something correct, we they serve as checks and balances to proper government. And I let them to the people and bring to the people their attention. It's very important. President of Lebanon. For now, we ask the question: What are the benefits from a salon for president to go on Lebanon? And the president go there on a private visit, as our the press statement insinuates, before they get back. Well, one of these say yes, now pure private visits. We don't get that for do with government business. So all of them here so now very, very, very important issues there. We always need for zoom into and talk about for the benefit of all Sierra Leoneans. It is very, very vital and important. And like what they say, when we look like say we don't get problem with this. Unfortunately, the internet don't let me down and don't let them down. We never get some maybe particular for flow, for bring them, and there's some key issues there. But unfortunately, we never able get them. So again, we encourage calls with the small time we don't left for we. If you want call for share your views and comments them openly, and the quite anonymous. So this program they broadcast live na Start TV na Frito Sierra Leone, then you're welcome. And the number for do that now +44 79 513 77568. The number again now +44 79 513 77568. So now all welcome for sharing our views and commenting. Like what time also this particular platform, now platform for all Sierra Leoneans. So please, una subscribe to our YouTube page. When I'm going to see all the interviews there. So, you know, only run interviews for over 2 years now. Before this current administration come into governance, this platform don't operate. So we get plenty videos there. People like you go watch. And don't accept the judge say yes, this particular platform, always we do, we make sure so we can issues them so now as objectively as possible. Openly and clear, where everybody will able to understand them. Now, in there, we talk and call the program say inside salon today. And subsequently, we got that program back here so back. Like tomorrow, we got the founder and CEO of this particular platform, Mr. Prince and Mikoma. We go come with a program, we go look at constituency 110. We all know that constituency, that recall election, where we see plenty people. Okay, I think we'll try for get guests back. It's time for login again. When you log in again, if we will get them back, or we'll continue the flow. Despite the small time we get, but I believe so we'll learn a lot from waiting we get for say today. Because this man get plenty experience by waiting to talk about.
Yes.
Okay, welcome.
Sorry for the sorry for the you know, I get a very serious technical problem here. But yes, I'm back.
Okay, thank you very much. And we understand that, and we will tell you thank you again for your patience. Because yes. Even though they get this difficulty, they try your utmost best for come and talk to the people and give your own analysis of the political happenings that we can't see Sierra Leone. So all exactly. What I want Zoom again, you don't see, you don't hear recently 2 days ago, the president travel go Lebanon. He sent a private visit, but the press statement we get, it look confusing. So what you take again in relation to that visit there and the benefits of Sierra Leone and everything else?
You see, Mr. Camara, we are still on the same, threshold. I mean, whereby this government absolutely not gets no regard for democracy. They don't get no regard for. So, like, what did I just try to emphasize? The president, he was not there under his personal mandate. He was elected as a president under the mandate of the people of Sierra Leone. And
Sorry, Mr. Kanu, we get difficulties again with the line. It's really unfortunate.
he survived under the banner of the taxpayer and even gets absolutely approach from the because
really, Mr.
really unfortunate, my God.
Yes, the land bar, they break up really. I feel say people they struggle for you. It's really unfortunate.
The line is bad. The line is really bad.
Yes. It's really
and
unfortunate
about with democracy. Very unfortunate. With democracy is under siege. Constitutional values all day because we expect it as a president. You know, when they're under the mandate of the people. I mean, the president is paid through taxpayers' money. I mean, there is nothing private about the president as far as his position is concerned in that country. So, I mean, leaving the country unceremoniously without notifying the public or telling our people, I mean, it's a slap to the and a big.
Yes, we're going along. Okay, but you can hold on at the line for a second. Hold on. Yeah, thank you, Mr.
It's a big step.
Mr.
Yeah, it's a big step to our democracy and our constitution.
Okay, Mr. Kanu, we'll get some people
yes,
calling. Maybe we just give them for short while. Yeah, hello, caller. Just
exactly. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Lawrence Fox, you welcome to the program Inside Salon today na the Then and Now Media Empire. What's now your comments or views in relation to the topic of the part discuss?
I mean, it shows like a democratic principle of African Salon. Now let's say there is a serious government. The Minister of Information for Local statements. The policeman of arrest of Steve It's a state crime, not to see who blame it, but it's an incitement. Understand that? Then not only SFP can say, SFP then do very statements I respect them for that. Because I want to make the cinema with cry. But that is not enough for us. Therefore, pull the man come outside the party. Therefore, take disciplinary action against the man. Because Sawa will say the effect of the people. Look all the action one, they take all that time. When also you make the guys expensive, they don't do nothing. It means that I will see once. I will see the government of the opposer, then I arrest them. It means that that's the views of the government of Sierra Leone. So therefore, kill me as a people, and I don't want to tell us. How does that because what I do for hope? And then everyone will do it.
Okay.
Yeah, then number two, yes, number two. It's a of Marabi, from Marabi on travel. But that you need to improve the health system as a whole. So the coronavirus, you see people in the world, you know, it was done in the main coronavirus. So the Lebanese government servicing Marabi has gone from Lebanon to call the coronavirus. So that's disgraceful. So really, I look for Marabi for cancer 7 days now. We're expecting Marabi to possibly after 21 days, or possibly more. So what's now? That could private visit we go through. This is a private visit. Private visit means that our economy is so far. Because it means that because there's a difference between state visits and private visits. State visits means that the state will fund for you if you can.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lawrence Fox. There you views, and thank you very much for sharing your views and your comments. And I want to say what Mr. Lawrence Fox said, and your opinion, not on this platform, in views and opinion from this platform. Now, what Mr. Lawrence Fox as a Sierra Leonean citizen, now your own opinion and experience. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Yes, Mr. Kanu, I think said the line a little bit better now. Is that so?
Yeah, exactly. I get you clear.
Okay, then that's great. That's great. Yes. In terms of all how they talk about so, how is in relation to the direction of democracy in our country?
Our democracy is, trending a wrong path. make we all take whether we like that or not, the international community have wasted so much resources for restore with democracy and bring them back to, the standard of expectations. And likewise, the Australians as well also fought very hard for make sure say our democracy is in place. It is unfortunate, rather unfortunate, that for the past years, past 2 decades, Sierra Leone, after enjoying so much leverage on democracy, fundamental human rights, and all the rest of it, within a period of just 1 or 2 years, our democracy has gone down the drain. The suffering of our people has gone down the drain. All the efforts the international community have explored to make sure that they put Sierra Leone back on the right track. Don't go back into. It's really sad. It's sad because the level at which our country is going is pathetic. I see. We all live now, other people in country. We see the dimension at which they run the country. We see the level at which they always stay ahead. But make sure that democracy they move smoothly. The fundamental human rights of the people also they go about smoothly. You see, but unfortunately, Sierra Leone is trending the wrong path. It's going the wrong path. You see, we have no option but to make sure that the people take the bull by the horn through franchise. For restore with democracy back in place. There is nothing like taking the bull by the horn through another means of like a forceful means or whatever it is. Because at the moment we just go for swim. Already we don't drown. You see, we just go for. We don't already in the water. We just go for swim.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Kanu. And again, I'll continue to apologize. Mr. Kanu, the line back to a small. So I make
it's a very hard law, not drown. But the country is going the wrong path. There's something like yes, sir.
Okay, and thank you very much, sir. I think say people may see because I so the place dark, so I continue to apologize to the guest because they will see you now. There's new voice, but the place dark. So I know that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, in English because all this also get for do democracy. They strengthen them through the institutions then. But what we see now is the institutions then at the country we're supposed for help for strengthening democracy. They not seem so they operate well. Like for instance, the police, because this crime here where this man commits, the police now is supposed to be an independent body. Now therefore puts a warrant of arrest for him, arrest him or question him or call him in for question. But we're not getting nothing from the police on that regard. So how you see this effect of democratic institutions in a salon in terms of strengthening democracy in our country?
Make a repeat them again and again, that the system has collapsed, completely collapsed. Since President Bio came to power, the system completely collapsed. There is no security. Everybody at the moment, now we were out, now we were able to express with you, but those in Sierra Leone, they can't. Simply because the system where, they operate right now within the country, they favor anything like democracy or human rights. You see, if, like for example, we've seen this guy, they don't go cause atrocities now in Mainland 1. They go scot-free. They don't cause atrocities now in Pandemba Road. Nothing is done. There is no coroner inquest. Or there is nothing like an inquiry about the atrocity that happened. Cambia again are the same thing. Look like what happened in McKinney. That also is another thing. So you know get any simple doubt of say that people here, they are not in charge. The guys are not in charge. President Boy is not in charge. The system is rotten. You see, because any Jack and Jill can just come. They come up with any sort of article. Look, Abu, for sit down at the radio, he make a sort of an ugly comment or audio. Look at how they call it, Dr. Sandy or whatever it is. Look the sort of comment also he make on the radio, or on audio. It is unfortunate. You see, under a normal country, under a normal situation, those people, they're therefore arrested. You see, but we thank God, international community is taking into recognition of all the anti-away they have. But make sure these guys, they must be brought to book because I'm living in the Gambia. I live in the Gambia.
Mr. Kanu, I think I know we can go back.
Because trouble here to cage. in Europe. They are definitely. That's why they arrested. Even to the interior minister is arrested. They said they're in case. Most of the guys to America and go scot-free. Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Kanu. I think so. We still experience small problem with the line. Anyway, we really appreciate your patience because it's been really challenging for we today. This particular interview, we get so much technical difficulties with the line from the Gambia, back to the Gambia. And I think what we're going to do again, okay, we don't lost now. What we're going to do, we go wrap up and we will try for invite this man back to another time because really, he gets plenty for say in relation to the topic that we cover today, Nayasu. Because I say,
I don't get you back. Yeah.
Yes, what they say. I say we're going to make sure we invite you back for another time because this line exactly. The interview with so much problem technically.
Yeah. We'll get a serious storm. Yes. We'll get a serious storm here this evening. So now I think that's one of the reasons that.
Okay, the storm or something. I think so, yes, definitely. But hopefully we will come with you back because we round up now as our they come almost they come to an end. So in general, I'll let you round up for me now. In general, we don't see many killings of Sierra Leoneans at the hands of the security service system.
Yes.
And the security service is also supposed to look after the people. We don't see so many other issues then in relation to what's they happen at the country. What you take generally for all lengthing and day for democracy, for people and how we will move things going forward. Hello, Mr. Can you get me?
The line is a mess.
You're back on now.
Yes.
Hello? Yes. No. Yes. Yes, more than welcome. I think, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we get somebody we don't call it again. They say we can put for wrap up. Sorry, Mr. Kanu, if you just hold on a second.
Yeah.
Mr. Kanu, just hold on a second, please. Yes. Just a second. Hello, caller, please now for identify yourself and welcome to the program Inside Saloon today.
Many thanks, Mr. Mohammed Kamara, aka Superman, for a brilliant and wonderful program and a wonderful, brilliant guest. The only problem as we observe those of us who watch the program is issues of technicality, which a large people do is the get because we all know the internet connection is unstable. For people in the street, and just a quick one, I just want to almost quickly and give the platform back to the man when they conduct business so that I can get to help out for the program. I listen to the program and all of the thoughts reflected upon are well said and articulated to be honest. It's not personal. And people need to understand it. It's really not personal. When I for the voice and the background, I don't know you're in a voice and the background. It's not really personal, just to talk about the state of the state, the state of condition of the country. You see, something has shifted dramatically now with the people. We all feel it seems like nothing so bad that we can't talk anything to say. That anything somebody question, they also say, it's not a problem, let's say you forget the right to. But the responsibility is not going to stop people like us. We're going to continue to do exactly that without bias. I will repeat. Because the things that are happening are obvious. We said it yesterday and we are saying it today. We said it then and we are saying it now. What is going on cannot be right. And when you question the government, it is a good thing because if they listen, then they can learn from the process and take it forward. That begins with the president is this is when they call private or the confusion around that. They say the president go on the private meeting. But we see the same speed of the memorandum when they release or the press release when they release. they also conflicting. After the government has gone through as you for this, we do that to your people. So that is the question people are going to talk about another day because you know, a part of the arrest warrant.
Hello, Mr. Prince. I think I don't go back to one back there. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. To be questioned on that basically, they won't have to ask themselves, so the nation needs to reflect soberly on where are we headed. That is a disgrace, a complete disgrace, and we need to shy away from that. The president needs to step and take responsibility because we see too many fringe people there, either on social media or within the party. Now, it is
Mr. Prince Coma. I feel so don't lost Mr. Prince Coma for the line don't go bad. On behalf of one time, thank you plenty, Mr. Prince Coma, I am the CEO and founder of this platform on our Delano Media Empire. Mr. Kanu, are you still there? Oh, don't lost Mr. Kanu finally, but let me try for wrap up now because my viewers, them really don't patience we don't get so many issues today with the line with the guests. But it's all thank you for the patience. And I want to say tomorrow, this same time, we get a special program here tomorrow where now Mr. Prince Emil Kromage for Ostam. We're going to look at constituency 110. Now be know what's to be happening there. 30 days, they're not representative na parliament. Then they say now waiting and call to them democracy and rights. You know, they don't disenfranchise them as people, as constituencies and our constituencies, they get somebody where they represent the interest, but they don't get to opt in now. And it don't pass 1 year now where that don't happen, which is really unfortunate and not good for the democracy in our country. But in all this one now, we really unfortunate. I believe so we'll bring up Mr. Moses Kanu some other time. Now we'll talk about the issues there so in detail. But for now, one time all thank you. The thing will be supposed to talk with you, not able to cover all, but at least now don't get a little bit of the gist where we zoom in to Mr. Austin Johnny, and we still hope say the correct action will be taken. And also to the president in visits in Lebanon, and subsequently democracy in our country, the institutions, them, so many other things that will happen in our country. You know, Mr. Kanu, are you back?
Yes.
Mr. Kanu, I think say what will they try for do now? Hello? The line not so bad. Will they try now for wrap up? And we'll make this show they can tell the viewers them for another subsequent date.
I'm online. Yes, good idea.
Yeah, so now for give you last word now, but I'll tell them so we'll bring you come back for subsequent dates where hopefully the line will be much better.
Yeah. All what thing would advise the people of Sierra Leone, let them continue be patient, resilient, let them get the courage, and for make sure say, them stand by their decision for make sure say democracy must prevail in Sierra Leone. Our constitutionality must also prevail in that country. Because the essence of having a government now for is secure the right and privilege of the people. But if that government fails to do that, the government not what it. You see? So the people must be very resilient, they must be very courageous, and for make sure say they stand on their feet. For make sure say democracy come back to Sierra Leone, like how we all want and for be. Because peace, democracy are the bottom line for any development. Without which that country is nowhere.
Okay, thank you very much. On that fine note, Mr. Kanu, thank you. And it's really unfortunate you line we get so bad so today.
Hiccups. Definitely.
But we'll definitely go bring you come back some other time. Where hopefully we'll get a much better line. So, but now we want to tell we viewers them, thank you, plenty. We'll tell them say the same time,
all the viewers.
Same place, next week, Inside Salon will come again the same time. But tomorrow we'll get an emergency program. We'll go broadcast about the issues of constituency 110. So please now continue for join me and now continue for subscribe to the page na YouTube. Thank you very much. God bless you now. God bless the country, Sierra Leone. And Tata.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Host. That's appreciated. Hope